Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. Hear that rooster sing, coffee's ready for a fling. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, your coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most. And get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to
Good
the Monday
morning.
edition of Southern Fried Podcast Morning Show. I'm Rob. That's Dave over there. We're going to start you off just right. So grab your grits. Let's go. How's Dave this morning?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday. Let's kick it. Let's get it. Get you some SFP coffee for your morning show coffee drinking, of which I have in this cup right here. I am loving it. Hope you had a great weekend. If you had to work or whatever it was you had to do, I'm glad you're here. We appreciate you being here from, we've got people from X, and we've got people from Facebook and Rumble, and probably a YouTube or two. And we appreciate you being here as they start to pile in. Facebook probably, but have a great morning. And be glad, if you're an American, be glad you're American. And as a podcaster I heard one day said, act like it. If you're an American, act like it. There is a responsibility to being an American. You can't be an idiot.
Yes.
But we have some of those. We need to straighten them up.
Oh, do we ever? I have my new favorite. I think I've already got my jackleg of the week. may have my jackleg of the year, sir.
Cool.
This guy over here from a mega church. What is a mega? I guess it's just like a big online.
200. It's more than 250 people.
Okay.
Members.
This guy here, he's turned into he was a former youth pastor. This guy was teaching our kids, okay? Turned progressive activist. And he argued that it's impossible to be a good person and support President Donald Trump. I often hear people say he or she supports him, but is a really good person. I consider that an oxymoron. I believe aligning with him is fundamentally antithetical to anything good. This guy's name is John Pavlovitz. That's what he wrote on his Substack on August the 2nd.
Well, John, the only thing I would say to you is none of us are good. There are none good. The Bible says that. So whether you're talking about the president or John or David Cordell, nobody's good. The only good in us comes from Jesus Christ. So there you go. I'm a sinner saved by grace. My righteousness is as filthy rags, and so are yours, John. So if you're looking for perfection in anybody, you're not going to find it.
And I think it also says something in the good book about judge not, lest you be judged. That would scare the snot out of me if I was saying stuff like that. He said, this president is not a good human being. There is simply no way around this truth. Objectively speaking, he is the very worst humanity has produced. A moral bottom feeder without scruples or consistency or conscience or decency.
We're all moral bottom feeders. I mean, yeah. There's no, if you think yourself hard, dude, you've placed yourself on a pedestal you don't belong on. And the fall for you will be hard, sir. The fall for you, humility. I'd have more respect for him if he said he's praying for him. Yeah. He can I don't have a problem he disagrees with the president. And the president's not, as we say, he's not he's got his flaws, but we all do.
Well, every president we've ever had has had his flaws.
Well, they're going to. There's nobody perfect. We're all sinners.
Yeah. But, these guys like this that want to set themselves up on a pedestal and take the quote-unquote moral high ground, they're idiots.
Well, he don't have a moral
high ground to be had.
We're not able to attain any high ground apart from Jesus Christ. We fall often. I know I do. Well, the Bible, and let's give you your Bible verse today and fit right along in here. Psalms 119:11 says, "Thy word have I hid in mine heart that I might not sin against thee." So hide the word in your heart, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quit trying to play politics, man. If you're going to get in the game, get in the game. Don't stand on your pedestal from afar and start throwing daggers. Why don't you enter politics and show us all how great you are?
Yeah. Because as soon as you get out there, everybody's going to dig up every bit of trash on you. Let's see what kind of trash you got hiding in your closet. You want to point out everybody else's, open your closet door up.
Well, that comment may make some get exposed.
Yeah.
He might not want the heat he just unleashed. Speaking of high ground, before we get too far in, nobody likes to fall. And if you fall, nobody likes to be seen falling. And even worse, nobody wants to get caught on video falling. And nobody wants the whole world seeing it when they do. This young man, great win Saturday, but you'll forever be remembered for this. Broken collarbone, Connor Zilic.
Oh,
son,
no.
Watch how you're climbing around there. Got that foot caught in the netting. Bam. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And now is he even going to be able to drive?
I doubt it. I think he's probably out for a bit. As much as they have to turn that wheel and change gears and all that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the updated prognosis of where he's at, but wow, what a hit.
Did you see the Falcons pregame the other day where the guy got hurt?
Yeah, he was actually, sources say he was at Detroit's
Yeah.
camp yesterday. He messaged out that he was okay. I think he's fine. He was down for a bit, but his tackle was sure. He had his head up, but on the hit, his head got pushed back more, and I'm thinking it's like a really bad stinger, but a bad one.
Yeah.
Because he could have been crippled, but looks like he's going to be okay. He played at Fresno State, this young man did, and the game was suspended. They just decided not to finish it, because they worked on this guy for a while on the field. I mean, at one point, I don't think the guy could feel anywhere in his body. I mean,
Yeah.
he was just, it was a shock to the system. They took him to Grady Memorial Hospital. By within an hour or two, he was tweeting out that he was okay. Hopefully, he can get back on the field pretty quick, but I'm sure they're going to take it slow with him.
Well, and the act of sportsmanship, the Braves forewin a snap, and the Falcons forewin a snap, and both teams made a circle and prayed. I like that.
I think the players on the field decided we're not going to play anymore, and the coaches didn't have no choice but to go with it. Not that they wouldn't have, but the players lined up and snapped the ball. The Falcons did, and they just stood there and did that. And it was a preseason game. It was the right thing to do. And maybe if it was even regular season, I don't know. That's debatable because you have a job to do, and I get it. You can't stop every game. Now, not that people get hurt like that in every game. So they'll have to decide what they would do if that's regular season, but preseason,
that was
it's just hard after you see something like that.
I think it was exactly the right thing to do, and a show of sportsmanship and camaraderie between the players. I was proud to see it. That gives me a little bit more faith in the NFL. I've been kind of sidetracking it because I figured if they couldn't stand for the anthem, I couldn't stand to turn the TV on to watch them. But stuff like that kind of puts my heart back into them. So I did like to see that. It was I did like to see that.
Yeah.
So, and that was on the whole feeling for the anthem thing. That's my own personal opinion. That doesn't necessarily have to go for everybody. I'm not saying that by no means. I'm just saying it's the way that I felt about it, and it was hard. I'm one of those that's going to be hard to win back, but with stuff like that, that'll do it.
Yeah. Understand. But it was good. It was good preseason games yesterday. There was a lot of, as they played game 2 and for some, and getting ready for the start of the season. It's less than 3 weeks until college football.
Yes.
So big change in the air as you get ready for those games to begin. The weather's a little cooler. I think it's going to stay. I predicted July was going to be the hottest. I think that's going to hold. And by mid-September, it should be in the 50s here at night. So hopefully.
Well, I know we're supposed to get rain and thunderstorms here today, and we need it.
Yeah, we are too.
My goodness, do we need it? It's supposed to be on high today. It's supposed to be 87, but it's supposed to be humid as snot. So while it's only going to be 87 degrees, it's going to be 98 degrees with real feel, humidity and everything while we're getting rain today.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay to walk outside. You walk outside, you end up like an ice cream cone, and shaking Joe Biden's hand walking up the beach. Oh, being carefully carried along. Good morning, Jake.
Hello, Jake. How are you doing, sir? From the great state of Mississippi. Good morning, Miss Jenneth.
Hey, boy.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh.
You as well. We're going to kick its butt. We're not going to let Monday get us down.
Monday.
Love you too, man.
Love
Appreciate
you, too,
buddy.
Oh.
Keep on keeping on, man. You're doing some good stuff over there. Over in Mississippi.
So, Janet, how's the new kitty cat doing? That your mom picked out. Let's see, you don't think I pay attention, but I do. Looks like Trump's going to be able to get the federal government's going to get back some of the components for the wall that Biden sold for what? Pennies on the dollar. Some of the materials. What a knucklehead. She goes to the vet today.
Jay can't hear us, so he's live right now. He was just saying, hey. We'll type him a response in.
Well,
we appreciate you joining us while you're live. You can read my lips, as the president said. No new taxes. And then did it.
Did a whole bunch of new taxes. Oh, that was amazing. Why is my phone going off like crazy this morning?
It was a really good race Sunday. I did watch just about every lap. SVG, of course, dominated road course, but there's some good action behind that. Tempers are starting to flare. One guy took his dadgum partner out. Like he hit him like from the side, then he got all messed up. But then he wiped out later, so I guess all is well. But there was some hard hitting going on.
Wow.
Well, the president has a big agenda this week. First 200 days are in, very successful. But this week may determine his legacy. Meeting with Putin in Alaska, lots of riding on it. Can he get a peace agreement in hand? We'll see. Be a lot reporting on it this week, but big meeting. And also Israel begins Operation Clean Out Gaza. And it's going to be a lot involved in that.
Yeah.
It was nice of him to do that. Nice.
Yeah.
We'll take all the shout outs we can get.
Always.
Unless they're ugly.
We'll even take them as long as we can get some feedback on them so we can talk about it. I mean, come on.
Well, them get kind of ugly. Bad things happen when that happens. So.
Well, yeah, but really and truly,
language starts getting bad as tempers flare. So we probably shouldn't go there. Let's keep it all love and peace and joy. We don't need to be telling people they're number one and all that.
I don't think we flipped anybody off on the show. We may have been flipped off, but I don't think we've done it.
A verbal flip off. I think probably that remark about being on your mama's that kind of was a verbal flip off.
Being on your mama's
I'm not going to say the words, but that was a Friday night. Got a little wild while I was down in South Georgia.
Oh, oh, yeah. Well, sometimes it happens. We try to watch it, but occasionally stuff's just kind of.
That's what
Uh,
I'm saying. Got it.
yeah.
Family friendly. Family friendly. We got to watch. They coax us into that, and that was their intention all along. Actually, probably just to get us fired up, mad. They never intended to be around for very long, and we made sure that didn't happen. See ya.
Yeah. Uh,
Somebody might be up getting the kiddos ready for school. Next thing you know, hey, what was that?
I, I have a thing for you this morning that I want to share with you. Uh, I come across stuff all the time, and some stuff is just worth sharing. Uh, this is why young people in America are so confused. Not a woman, but woman, competent, African American hero, George Fulton, scientist, oppressed. Look who the genius is. Look at the size of her chiclets, as Steve so graciously put that. My goodness. And, you're expert, most people. And rounding out the list, a Native American. Yeah, I can see why they're confused. Can you imagine? So, all right. So,
Good morning, Satchel 2540 on the Instagram side. We appreciate
welcome,
you.
welcome. Okay. I'm going to talk about this a little bit there on the lunchtime, but we got a Harvard physicist says a massive interstellar object could be an alien probe on a reconnaissance mission. Here comes the little green men, Dave. They're on their way. You believe
Well,
this?
they might land in South Georgia and probe you.
They better not.
Further studies.
Oh, they're not going to learn much from probing me.
Oh, I got a line right there, and I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I've got to remember.
You left that
friendly.
wide open. I'm not going to do it, man. But wow.
Yeah, I did.
You left that one like.
I did.
Right, got very big right there.
Said NASA has classified the object as a comet. But this person up there noted that the image of the cosmic visitor indicated an unexpected glow appearance at the front of the object rather than trailing behind it, something he described as quite surprising. Okay. Nothing else can explain it other than it might be an alien probe.
Well, he's an idiot. It's not an alien probe. He's the same kind of scientist that said the meteorite that hit the home in Georgia is older than the Earth itself. Go away. Come on. We've run tests, the same test that you manipulate to get your way in anything. These people are so desperate to find life. Actually, we have life. They refuse to recognize what truly life is on this planet, like the preborn, but they're so looking for life out there in the galaxies. Can you imagine if there was an alien? I wonder if it'd be okay if the alien arrived pregnant if we just terminated the pregnancy of the alien. Would these same jacklegs be okay with that?
No.
They would probably kill you for harming the alien. Good Lord. A Probe. He probably wants to be probed. He's
probably,
hoping.
Probably has been. It came back empty. They probed his brain.
He'd come back
head.
full of it.
That might be both ends.
Well, I'm sure it is. Probe.
Ugh.
These guys are jacklegs.
Yeah. Absolutely. But it's a probe. It's on its way.
Maybe they're coming to check out Jen's cats.
They may be either that, or they're going to go look for intelligent life, and they're going to land up at the congressional building and be like, "Well, there's none here for intelligent life."
Or maybe they're wanting to hit a Whataburger drive-through or something. Who knows? I don't know.
What a burger. It's a lot better than them burgers we had in Alpha Centauri. Them things was made out of flibberburgers.
You know, they want to hit a Dollar General store, Whataburger.
Walmart.
Yeah, they got to go to Walmart.
Got to. Or else they're going to find some parts that they need to fix their spacecraft with.
Get some duct tape.
Yeah. Duct tape, caulk, and super glue. Shoot. They'll have that thing up and going in no time. Go by Lowe's and have that thing sheetrock next to nothing too.
You know, maybe their Spotify account ran out. They've got to redo it. It's messed up. They just couldn't get it to work from afar. You know, got to get the Spotify all up to date. They needed a file download. You know, they probably had Microsoft, and they said it ain't working. We need something else. You know, I don't know if y'all have it. You humans, are y'all having trouble with Microsoft like we are? We had an upgrade and our system crashed. We need something better.
Either that, or they was watching, you know, because things take longer to get to the aliens. You know, we beam it out into space and it bounces off the satellites here, there, everywhere. It takes years and years for it to get to them. So they're just now getting to Dukes of Hazzard. And they saw Cooter on there fixing that General Lee up real quick. And they said, oh, we got to take our spaceship to him. And maybe he'll paint one of them cool flags on the top of it too. And give us a thing where we go and he goes, da 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 da.
Maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Maybe they saw that picture right there.
Oh gosh.
And they decided, we want her.
Not nice.
It's like nice. That. Maybe they're Ferengi. You know, the Ferengi always had weird ideas. You know, bunch of little Ferengi getting off. We want the Earth Woman. You know, Hillary. We want her. Bill says you gotta have her.
And you know,
that's right, broski.
And you know, we were talking about Dukes of Hazzard right there. Instead of flopping that picture up there, you could have flopped a picture of Catherine Bach up there. You know, you could have done that. We could have seen Daisy and some Daisy Dukes, but no. Or that picture of Lorena Bobbitt that you have out there. You know, that would have been all right. How you say her name? I can't do it. It's too early. But no, we can't do that. No. Not very nice. Not nice.
Well, let's do a quick commercial. Let you refill your coffee cup and clean your mouth out and make you feel better. Kind of wipe that from the memory banks.
Yeah, I'm in need.
We'll be right back, folks.
Hey, everybody, this is Rob and Dave from the Southern Fried Podcast. You know, we love lots of things here in the South. We love our country. We love our family. We love our God. We love some sweet tea on the front porch on Friday nights. But we're really near and dear and love us some coffee. That being said, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock on July the 14th, yes, we will have our
Yeah.
coffee out there. Yes.
Yeah. Awesome, man. It's been a dream come true. We talked about this before we were ever a podcast, and we love these coffees. There's 40 plus blends. You'll find something that you like. And most people like coffee. If you don't, I can't help you. But most people like coffee, and there's a lot of coffee here. In fact, our morning show, we say get up, pray up, and coffee up, because we start our day with coffee. And now you can get some for you. Hey, we're very patriotic here. Get some for your veteran friends. You know what? Bless them. And the coffee mugs you see are representatives of logos that we've made. We've got more coming. We're going to put those on coffee mugs. And you'll see our SFP brand there, logo on each coffee. And these prices, Rob, we kept them as reasonable as we can. We cut that margin down because we know times are tough and we want to help people and put coffee in their home and all of our listeners and followers home. And I'm proud of this. So big kickoff, Rob. Excited about
Absolutely. And hey, y'all, there's no shipping cost on this either. You do not have to pay for shipping. It's already, everything's done. You just go with it. So the price you see,
the QR code works. Just scan it, and and also off of our site, our coffee store, 2 or 3 of our social sites are also linked there, and you can find some of our. If you don't know where we're located, you can find us there, and come get some coffee. We got plenty. And we're back.
Yes.
SFP coffees, good. Love it.
I got a full cup of it right here.
I'm about to make me another order. I've still got some, but I've been bringing her down more and more.
Yep. Oh. All right. Well, it's supposed to be rainy down here today. I hadn't even looked at the weather up there yet. Let's look at the weather up in your neck of the woods. 75 here right now, 74 where you're at. There, Mr. Dave, up there in North Georgia. Feels like 83. Yeah, y'all plenty humid too. They are micrograms. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're calling for y'all a straight thunderstorm late. The same thing tomorrow. And the same thing the next day.
Broski, what am I supposed to be getting? By the way, Broski, I know it's preseason, but I watched some of the Bears game, and it looked like the quarterback was running for his life early in the game. You have not fixed the offensive line, dude. I mean, it looked ugly. I will give you the credit that the defense stiffened when it needed to on the goal line. But they were getting eat up pretty good, too, by that running back going down the field. So get you some of that. The Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
It's the same story from last year. The quarterback snapped the ball. Oh, they were all over. He was running for his life.
Oh, he's in the dirt. Quarterback snapped the ball. He's in the dirt.
Well, in fact, he fumbled. I think he fumbled on one of them.
That whole thing, the Bears, it's not about them being like grizzly bears or something. It's more like them being naked playing. That offensive line looked naked out there playing. The Bears. Oh, here we go. So the Bears is kind of like Tennessee. There's always an excuse.
It does sound like Tennessee.
We played all backups. Oh, the refs cheated on us. Oh, we forgot how to tie our shoes up. I mean, come on. Oh, we let the cheerleaders play, and they did better on the line. course, they're probably bigger than the linemen. But anyway,
Oh.
the Bears.
Can you imagine Broski going to the White House and he sits down with the president? He gets in the Oval Office. He's at the Resolute desk, and he's talking to Broski. And he finds out he's a Bears fan. He goes, "Oh, the Bears, yeah." I watched some of them. You know, the big, beautiful NFL football. I like that. But that line looks like it's in kind of a little bit of trouble there, Broski. And Broski goes, "Hey, Mr. President, we played all backups." And he goes, "What? Your backups suck? You mean they're not big, beautiful football?"
This morning. Don't get all mad. We just giving you a hard time. It's okay. It's called preseason, Rob. That's what it's for. To go out there and look like crap. I mean, come on. We're talking smack on Steve's hometown. You know, the Braves or the Falcons looked pretty good, didn't they, Dave?
Decent. We lost, but, you know, not that records count. I'm not talking about score. I'm just talking about what I've seen on the field.
Well, yes, it's for getting your new talent out there and seeing what they can do. But if your new talent sucks, who's going to play when your old talent gets hurt? No. Dolphins played their backups too. Don't even start that. You sound just like a UT fan. You like Tennessee as your football team, don't you? Big Orange, go.
Oh, Lord. Broski's going to blow a brain gasket.
Oh, you're getting back around to my time of year. I love me some college football now. And y'all talking about the Bears and the Dolphins. I mean, come on. Y'all couldn't even stop a. Never mind. Oh my gosh.
Celtic blacksmith, airs weekly, building things, creating things, banging on things. Very talented. I like that he goes into his shop. He doesn't have sometimes even an idea what he's going to build. He just does it. No schematics. He just does it.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to let that one go. I'm not even going to call. I'm going to let it go. He does a good job, and we love the Celtic blacksmith.
Yes, we do.
Give him a like and a follower over there.
Go to the Half Pond Forge and Half Pond Forge live on Rumble and give him a follow.
That's right.
He's an awesome dude.
He's not quite as good looking as I am, but it's okay. Well, what other preseason games that made everybody look like? Could you tell anything about, really, Dave? I know the Birds is the same
some rookies that played. I mean, I think that Shadur Sanders, I think he looked pretty good. I mean, they downplayed it, but he threw for a couple of touchdowns, and he looked pretty dang good. There's a lot of calls for him to be moved up from fourth string up a little higher on that. Some people think he'll take that job before the season is over.
He did look good.
Uh-oh. Celtic has made us a song. That's scary. There once was a guy named Rob.
Do we get to listen to it before we play it on the air, or do we have to play it live?
It's probably Rob and Dave went up the hill, or something like that. Cam Ward, he played. He looked, decent.
He says, "Oh, are you talking about Steve? Oh,
he's not Baptist.
Huh?
Steve's not a Baptist. If he's talking about Steve.
Oh,
we got to play it live. It's clean.
We do like Steve, and we like you too, broski. Come on, dude. We ain't haters on this show. We like and love everybody. We don't care if he's a Baptist. We don't care if he or not. We don't care if he's a Yankee or not. We don't care if you're a Baptist or not, or a Yankee or not. We don't care. We love everybody, brother. Everybody. We're going to give y'all all, because we love y'all, we're going to give you a hard time. Where it's a gift. We're giving it to you. We're look, it's in love. We're giving you this gift of love that is a hard time.
So that means you love Rosie O'Donnell?
Sure. As a Christian, I love everybody. The Christian way, but just saying. Don't you? Don't you?
Email that to me, Steve, when you get a chance.
We're just gonna download it, upload it, and play it.
Yeah. If it's for tonight, that's fine.
Okay.
Mama said 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. Ooh.
Other programming as well. Stay with the SFP. Be uploading some new shows into the Cornbread Nation radio show.
I will also be live today for lunch. Yeehaw. Looking forward to that, as always. Doing that 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So y'all don't forget that. Oh, man. Where did that...
Jenna is not sure what this means. She's not sure on this song.
Oh, he says it's clean. Now,
I believe him.
I
believe him. There's a lot that you can do with clean, though. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerry Clower was clean, but he could clean your clock with a story.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
I seen an old clip of what was James, or what was the guy's name? Funniest guy in America. He died recently.
James Gregory.
Yeah, he came to the Comedy Catch a lot. I saw an old clip of him at the Comedy Catch where he was talking about the guy on Brainerd Road that did taxes and lawnmower repair.
Yes.
That's an old one, but I laugh still. That's a funny clip. I love that clip.
Oh, he was hilarious anyway. When he was talking about, and we're not being mean, but we're going to talk about, everybody's got one. Talking about the fat lady relative that sits down there, just kind of fell back into the chair when she came to sit down after dinner. Belly all full and everything. Just sit back and said all the kids sitting around just wondering if the chair was going to collapse.
I think one of the funniest things he shared was how after every tornado disaster, they always go find the classic couple, the guy with 10 pounds of keys on his side, the trailer park people, the lady's about 400 pounds. That story is so funny. I can laugh at that every single time I watch it.
Oh, dude. Oh.
And about his uncle or whoever it was that was doing the lawnmower race and got killed, got hit by the Walmart truck. Oh my gosh, that whole story.
Oh,
he couldn't see good, so his glasses were magnified. So I think it was like a bug or something came in, and he thinks it's like a giant, creature. He's swinging at it. He killed me with that story, man.
Yeah, he was so funny. Oh my gosh.
This guy was selling parts at like a auto parts store or something. And his friend said, "Man, you're a funny guy, man. You've got to get on stage." And that's how he got his start. He went for an open mic night, if I remember right, got on stage and just kept working it while he was still working. And before you know it, he was on the road and spent, I don't know, he probably was out on the road for 40 years. He's a funny dude, man. I loved his.
I went to see him at the Comedy Catch. Oh, right there in Brainerd. Of course, I went to see several of them up there. Uh, I think one of my favorite ones was Tim Wilson. Believe it or not, he's gone now also, but he was a comedian and he was on that morning show that was real popular there a lot before he passed, and he was quite funny. I enjoyed it.
Would you ever get on stage and try to do comedy?
I don't know. I don't know. I could, I think, but I don't know if I have the correct frame of mind to get up on stage and do stuff. Um, I know some of the times you and I, well, like on our Cornbread Nation, when we're trying to come up with our bits for that, and we're like, oh, I don't know. It's a lot of work, dude. People think you can just get up there and start telling jokes, but there's a lot of stuff to it. Just like, and I think we figured that out on some of our stuff, just come up with stuff and go with it. But,
I put in a lot of time. That the Jub and Bubba shows are and I've got to do a new one. Jub and Bubba show is, I'm completely exhausted at the end of an episode.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, and that takes in a whole nother thing because you have them to work with and their persona, and you're also getting the skits ready. That's I love it, but it is, these people work. It's not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're bringing it. I mean, and if they're not laughing, that makes it tougher.
Yeah, and you got to reach out there and try to fix it. I mean, there's only so much you can do to fix it, though. I mean, it's not I don't think that's the thing that I want to do. Oh,
I bet Steve would be funny on stage. Steve would be funny, and he would be ripping the audience. That's where he would be the funniest. Like some little yuppie skinny jeans dude would be ripping. He might make it, say something out loud, and he would turn on him and be just have this guy looking like an idiot in front of his girlfriend or something. That would be Steve Forte. Like this, the audience interaction. He would be great. Like, oh, you think you're funny, big guy?
wait. Yeah.
Did your mama dress you before the show tonight?
She dressed you funny, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Steve, I got a challenge for you this morning. I got a challenge for you. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to holler you scared if you won't. Giving no explanation or talking about it anymore after you say this. I would very much appreciate it when you walked into work, if you just bellow out, grab your grits. Grab your grits.
I don't think Steve's going to do that.
I bet you could. And then
He
just
could.
turn around and go to work. And don't say nothing else. No further explanation. No nothing. Just turn around and go to work. Somebody comes up and asks you about it. Just go, what are you talking about?
I don't see Steve doing that. He works with a bunch of men, and you gotta watch what you say. It can and will be used against you. As shops filled with men can do.
Oh.
Steve is the guy that is taking on everybody else.
Well, that is a way to fight back right there. Okay. That is a way to fight back and counter out a lot of stuff. Be a little crazy. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. You can be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, you can, but it's also self-preservation. There's just some things you don't do. Like you make yourself look. It falls flat, as they say. I think that one might fall flat. Celtic blacksmith.
He says, actually, believe it or not, I'm the quiet guy at work. So they might think I'm about to shoot the place up if I start screaming mentally ill stuff.
I could see that. He focuses on his work. Did you? There's a video out there, and I don't know if the guy was legit, just macho, stupid, crazy. But there's a guy that goes into a store and he has to see a gun at the sporting goods, whatever. So he gets the gun, and it's like I don't know what it was, but it looked like an M16, something like that style. And so he grabs it and he aims it and he says, "Get on the floor!" Like screams. And he aimed it like down it towards people. And the guy grabs it back from him and said, "Hey, what's your problem, man?" He goes, and the other guy said, "Oh, he's trained to be in the military." And a customer said, "BS, that don't fly here. They got kids in here, dude. You don't do that crap." Can you imagine being in a store like that, like Walmart or whatever, cool. And they pull a gun up and start screaming, "Get down on the floor." And I think it was done as a joke. But his buddy was saying, "Oh, he's training to be in the military." And everybody's like, "No way, dude, not cool." And they said, "Get out of here." They got the guy that got the gun back. He said, "Get out of here, dude. Just go away. You're done." He freaked people out. He freaked people out.
I'd have called the law.
That's not cool.
Whether you're threatening people with a gun, whether it's loaded or not, those people don't know that.
Well, they were families there, dude. This one lady said, No, I'm not buying it, dude. You don't do that. There's just things you don't do."
Right.
There were some people about ready to smack him down. See, That's what I say, man. That's why you got to be careful. It's just freaks, man. They're always looking to rain on your parade. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've had people lie on me. I've had people lie on me as a Christian. And I challenged it way hard. I told them I was disappointed in leadership for asking me the question they asked me. That if they didn't have any better belief in me to not do what they said that I did then I lost respect. They said, "Well, I'm a leader. I have to ask the question." I said, "You can ask anybody else out there. Don't ask me that. If you think that little of me, then we don't have a relationship that I thought we had." Complete lie.
Wow.
They said I was preaching on the job at an official meeting of the department. That I started preaching with the Bible open in hand. That's the biggest lie. I would never do that. But he goes, "Well, I know you would, but I have to ask." I said, "If you know I didn't, then why'd you ask?" Said I was proselytizing. I mean, come on. What idiot's going to do that? Start preaching during an official meeting? Come on. I said, "Dude," I said, if I was preaching, you'd have heard me over in your office. I said, I love you, man. I said, as a person, I've always liked you. But I said, that's disappointing today. I'm really disappointed that you would ask me that question. I said, you need to challenge the person that come and told you that. Did you challenge them? Did you question that? Because that don't even pass the smell test. Like, come on. Ain't that the where we're at today? Nobody backs anybody up anymore.
No.
They don't challenge these people.
They're afraid to, Yeah.
It's a human resources controlled world. They have to investigate everything. They have to, people are constantly under investigation now.
Yeah. And a lot of that, well,
yeah.
I'm going to read that out loud. Most of the stuff they report on me were lies, but some things were true. I tell the occasional dark joke, and I won't lie about it if asked. So that makes the lies about me look true. Well, yeah. I can see that where that's coming
there's
from.
People that burn you down that maybe they want your job, or there's just some people like that. They like to try to burn people down. It's a self-gratification for sick people. And they will lie on you. They will absolutely lie on you.
And I've seen that before. I've seen that also, where somebody is slacking on their job and they try to make everything your fault. Is if you're the boss, well, he's picking on me. Well, he's doing this. Well, he's doing that. But he won't do it. But they won't do their job. And you're like, hey, do it this way. Do this X, Y, Z, and they do QRS. Completely backwards from what you're doing. So
Wow.
Oh, wow. For a holster.
Wouldn't you hate to be that kind of person that lives their life always looking for something to be offended by? Good grief.
Good morning, Mike Rebel. Glad you're here with us.
Can you imagine being the president? 180 lawsuits filed against him by the left. That's their game plan. Lock him down in the courts.
Yeah.
That's their mentality every day. Not make America better. Tear other people down.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing with the whole open door immigrant policies. Who's going to clean our motels? Who's going to pick our veggies? Who's going to do the menial task that nobody here wants to do? We'll just bring in another class of people to oppress. They can't ever be beyond that either because, they're not really citizens. So they can't ever have anything other than what they're paid. They can't have no Social Security, no nothing. Let's oppress the snot out of them. Come on. So what did you say? He said, I wouldn't imagine they were that concerned about it. Yeah, but who's going to pick our cotton? Right. I mean, come on.
That tells right there what they think about them.
Yeah.
That's all they're good for.
And that was straight out of Hunter's mouth, and it's been coming out of their mouths for a long time now. They want to bring in these illegal immigrants so they can oppress them. I mean, come on. They can't ever move beyond that because they can't become U.S. citizens. They could if they came legally. So, but anyway, it is what it is.
Who knows? Coming up I-75, the next car you see could have people hidden in the trunk. Because that's what the traffickers do. They hide them out for money, deliver them somewhere. We need to get those people. And I'll say it again. We need to get the cartels. If Mexico's not going to do it, we need to get the cartels about every 3 or 4 months. Just hit the heck out of them.
Yeah.
Not trying to whop them completely out. Just let them know we're here and we've had enough. Hit your compound. Don't ask Mexico for permission or whatever. Just do it. And say, until you start cleaning it up, we're going to hit these idiots. It's going to be a quarterly just blast for us to come in and display our new weaponry as we light up their compounds and these drug pushers.
Yes, broski. It's not make America better. It's give America away. The left is too high end to stoop so low. They'd have to pick blueberries or work construction or landscaping. Yeah. Yeah, there's people out there in this country that will do those jobs if you offer them. I mean, come on. But they don't, they don't see it that way. We're just, they're just trying to get on by and live like a millionaire on a 50-cent salary.
Well, more and more of those jobs are being automated anyway. I mean, eventually, maybe not in every case, but in most of them, I mean, a lot of that's automated now. You got a guy driving a machine or something. And in the future, they won't be the guy driving the machine. It'll be driven on its own. It'll go out and do the work you program it to do.
Yeah.
You just save even more time and money. I mean, that's where we're headed.
Yeah. But then it takes people to build those machines. It takes people to service those machines.
Well, sure.
It takes people to keep those going.
But those are higher paying jobs.
Yeah. But you're still going to be building more jobs in and around the machines, and make life easier on everybody and increase production. Hopefully they could do 10 times, and we don't have to buy food from anywhere else, which we shouldn't be doing anyway. I don't know. Well, they said the end of slavery was going to be the end of agriculture in the South a lot, but that was not the case either. You know.
Amen, broski. I agree. I'm tired of it. I mean, we have a threat on our southern border.
Yes, we do.
And there's nothing being done about it. There may be covert operations that I know not, but on my side of the border, it keeps looking crappy. And I'm for creating a buffer zone, and I'm for hitting these cartels left and right. If the Mexican government wants to ante up and get busy, and I know they're scared. They're absolutely scared to deal with them. Well, we've got the military might to handle it. And I say we do it.
Absolutely.
We take that Rio Grande Valley and we make it ours, and we say, no more. No more. You move in this area, you're dead. I mean, seriously, folks, tough times call for tough measures.
Yes. These guys,
our sons and daughters are dying left and right in America because of these people. It's evil. And what are we going to do to stand up for our kids? These people talking all nice and flowery and, oh, we got to be nice. And we got to defend our freaking country. There's a time to be nice and there's a time to lay down and just lay it down. What I mean, not lay down, but lay down the law and lay down defense of our country. And I think we're past that point. Let's get it done.
Yes, absolutely.
Our border patrol is being shot at from across the border. And in some cases, those guys haven't even been allowed to fire back. That's bullcrap, man. You send a shot across the border, there's going to be some dead people, cartel members on the other side. That's what I say.
You fire one bullet across, there should be 50 coming back.
You dang right. I've had enough of that crap. There's been times that there's been people on U.S. soil that have fired at the Border Patrol, and the Border Patrol got in trouble because they shot back at them. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And it's not just our citizens. The people that are trying to get to this country, they're taking advantage of them left and right. They're screaming out, come this way, come this way. And they take advantage of them the whole way through.
That's a powerful statement, Steve. And it's hard. It's a hard one to learn. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there, dude, because I want to be that guy. And sometimes you just have to, I hate it. It goes against every fiber of my being. But sometimes you got to cut people out of your life and say no more.
Yeah.
And I've had to do that with some people. I just cut them out. I told them I'm tired. Just stay away from me. Don't bother me no more. We're done. And I hate that because that's not who I am. But you got to protect yourself.
Yeah, I've had to do that too. Sometimes for your own sanity, you have to do that.
Well, I'm going to take some kids to school.
All right. Well, brother man, take them to school. And hey, everybody out there, y'all have a great Monday. Get this day over with. And we will see y'all at lunchtime. Then we'll see you tonight. Oh, Mama said. Salute. Hey, Dave, give me just a second after we get off, if you got time.
Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right.